there, sister? What?
The way to Barren Light is clear. Get moving.
You're not errant vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When
says...
I've cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay?
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barren Light, Wadis. Like Aloy said, Captain's orders.
Well, now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway. If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Sylens. Hades. Maybe even a guy back up. Guess I could head straight for Barren Light. Or poke around the Daunt some more. Maybe take Petra up on that drink.
Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
Ha! There's the fire and spit. That's a blast. Won't fix the forge, but...
Like what?
Well, things aren't... But we still... If you don't put that... Anyway, to come all this...
Shadow card.
Looking for a new home, I guess. They're camped out, and therein lies the problem. A stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Talon clean broke, but the refugee mustn't interrupt them.
Huh.
Yeah, well... But overall, they're... Not that it matters to... Maybe...
So the... Where did they come from?
That's the thing. They just showed up one day, lost some good people. But bless the bellows, that put a dent in Ulvin's plan. Now, if only there was some...
But how could Bristlebacks and the Daunt help Ulvin?
2 words. Concession decree. Ulvin has taken to... He's hoping to dig up enough old resentment until the concession's signed. He's been trying to rile up the work...
And people...
Lots of folks give him half a reason. They'll blame the Carja for anything.
Damn Carja slavers.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back. But realized it was running smooth. Heard about the rebuilding out at Bear. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
What else can you tell me about the Shadow Carja refugees?
Well, they don't call themselves Shadow Carja for one. At least, but whatever side of don't seem to want for nothing except a place to pray and...
So they're just camped outside by it, blocking entry to a wrecked Stormbird, waiting for...
Don't rightly know. Should they ever wise up and salvage, and if they get there first, not that Tolan Cleanbroker's ever lost sleep over any law breaking.
Who is this Tolland Cleanbroker?
Just some chuff-huffing pondsman. Got a shop here in town. Lived in chain scrapes. He and Ulvin go back a ways. Like a...
So Tolland worked...
Ha! Ulvin might... And he ain't the type to...
So about Ulvund.
Around here,
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like us. He knew rebuilding Baron. So he jangled purses, getting investors to front claims. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Carja land, and the Sun King can revoke. That's why he's desperate.
This concession decree, what is it exactly?
It's pegged.
A writ that would put all up, even though they're on Carja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be no more risk, a claim to pour. And since Ulvund has it would make him richer, not to mention chain scrape, so he could buy. He's a sly old. Figures if he keeps.
Well, if I'm up that way, I'll talk to the refugees.
Much appreciated. They have it.
Petra said Tolland has a shop here in Chainscrape. I could have a word with him first.
Even the savior of Meridian needs a challenge. Play some strike.
I'm sorry, I'll be right with you.
Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's overkill.
It's a weapon. Kill is the point.
Not if it blows the user's arm off. Just stop talking.
Where are we?
Actually,
But you're just nuts.
I'm not a customer.
I got it. Ba-boom. One shot kill.
Maybe I am.
Then you are in.
How would you like to be the proud owner of the world's first machine-enhanced,
Explosive.
Yet perfectly safe javelin thrower?
Are you two from around here?
Nah, the claim. Dad sent us out west in search of some unknown opportunity. Said we'll know it when we see it.
Sounds like you had other ideas.
Let's just say that isn't how I want to.
So
My apprentice was an incident.
involved.
Ba-boom.
And Dad's precious home.
Huh. Tell me more about this.
Saw us growing up.
how to scare,
Effective, but
and I'm on.
Whereas
I can use machine.
well, boomer, namely with
boomsticks.
Why not?
That I need the parts to make.
well, for start, charger horn.
Otherwise, they.
But the real and
There's a me.
boomer, you get him for.
You have a deal?
proper survey of the town. Laughing about